Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. My name is Tom. I'm filling in for Greg. Greg's out getting a tune-up. He's doing great though. I used to do videos a long time ago and then Greg took over. But at any rate, we're here sitting in front of this beautiful 1965 Cobra by Backdraft. Amazing color combinations. That's actually a dark, dark blue, black stripes. It has the LED headlights, Blackout Package. Just a phenomenal choice here of what they did with this one. Paint on it's absolutely phenomenal. Usually they chip quite a bit, but this one's in super good shape. It's got some protection here, the 3M protection. If you look inside the car, it's got the diamond tufted interior. That's an upgrade, and also the carbon fiber upgrade. And this one actually has heat too, in case you're chilly on a cold fall night driving it. Nice black wheels. I have to say this is probably one of my favorite color combos that we've had here. The first one we ever had like this too. Let's get in here. Looks like you got a little car cover in here. Lug for the taking the spin-offs off. You got a cover there. Nice little sanitary car. Backdrafts are built in South Africa and they're brought here to the US, and that's where they put the drivetrains in. Remember, we're available 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. My name is Tom. I'm the guy Greg's always telling you to call. So give us a call and let's park this dream in your driveway. All right, guys, let's take this Backdraft for a ride. What a sweet Cobra we got here. This one is Backdraft built in South Africa, not a kit car. It's actually a replica, but not a kit car. Built in South Africa. This one's sporting a 427R motor. It is a beast. It's got a lot of the options. It's got carbon fiber dash, all the gauges, heated seats, heat. You don't see heat in a lot of these. This one has heat. Goes down the road awesome. This one has really low miles. It's got 3,000 miles. Probably one of the coolest ones I've seen. I love the dark blue with the black stripes. It almost looks like the vehicle is black, but it's actually blue. Short throw shifter. Just a phenomenal build. It's exactly how I would want one built. Remember, at Vanguard, we're non-consignment. Every car is here because we wanted it here in our showroom. Very high quality. We're available 7 days a week. We can help you park this dream in your driveway, from shipping to financing to any questions you may have. So don't hesitate to call me. My name's Tom, 248-974-9513. Yeah, it's got the carbon fiber. I love this. It's got the diamond tufted interior. It's got the blue stitching to match the paint. Very hard to see though. The paint color is dark, dark blue. It's got the adjustable mirror right here. Very cool car. We're located in Plymouth, Michigan. Feel free to give us a call. Come on out. We're here from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Here's our location. We're going to pull this in, get it up on the rack, and show you how the underside looks. Thank you for joining us today, and stay tuned for our next roll.
All right, guys, this is the underside of our Backdraft Cobra. We got it up on the hoist. So first thing here that I see is looks like a plastic fuel cell in this one. Looks like polished up steel strips holding it all in. Now, backdrafts are all, I should say, square tubing frame, and that's pretty much standard with these. Another thing that's very standard for the backdrafts is you have the BMW Rear End. Now, this one was optioned with the limited slip, as you can see. The gear ratio that resides in here is a 3.75 to 1 gear ratio, somewhere in that ballpark. We got parking brakes on either end. That's actually like a separate caliper because it does have Wilwood. I believe these are 4-piston. Look to be, yes, I believe these are the 4-piston Wilwood calipers on either side of it here, all being fed with stainless brake lines or stainless flex lines. Looks like professionally bent hard lines all throughout. Moving forward to all that, we got the tiny little Cobra drive shaft. That's pretty common in these. Forward of that, we have our Tremec TKO600 transmission. Now, the casting date on this thing is 2018. I actually see a 2018 molding date on the fuel cell as well, so this is a very, very recent car. Now, we do have a hydraulic clutch for the clutch on this, and then we have a QuickTime explosion-resistant bell housing, which is cool. Once again, fuel lines are professionally bent with the rest of the car. That's the cool thing about the backdrafts is you have a very consistent build quality, and it's consistently high. Russell fuel filter here, running all into a stainless braided fuel line that goes up to our aftermarket mechanical fuel pump attached to our 427 Roush motor, which we're going to get to in just a second. One thing I am going to point out, though, before I get into the rest of the car here, is it does have one of these aftermarket T-Sump oil pans. I like these a lot. I have this on my personal car. See a little bit of our, I believe, oh no, this is a Roush-specific serpentine pulley setup on this, billet aluminum. We do have a power rack and pinion steering setup on this, which is actually pretty unusual for Cobras. They're so light, you really don't need them. This guy opted for that. BMW control arms, just as it would be on a lot of our backdrafts. Sway bar looking good. We got ride height adjustable struts. And for brakes, I believe these are the they indeed are Wilwood 6-piston calipers on both fronts here. Moving forward to that, or I should say all around to the side. Knockoff wheels, all blacked out, and our size is 245/40 ZR18s, Z being a speed rating. I got their wheels safety wired in place. Or the knockoffs, I should say, safety wired in place. 295/40 ZR18s here in the back, same good looking thing. And right there you can actually see that the add-on parking brake caliper there, and these are slotted rotors. They're not drilled, but they are slotted. And I believe this will probably be part of the Wilwood kit. So, let's go take a look at the 427 SR under the hood. All right, guys, here it is. Now, the customer tells us, or the previous owner tells us, that this is a Roush 427 SR, and it has all of the markings of being one. I've checked high, low, and all around this thing. So these engines come with a forged rotating assembly. Now, that would be your crankshaft, your rods, and your pistons. The rods are H-beam rods in it. Your compression ratio, I believe I'm not mistaken, is like 9.7 to 1 compression ratio, which means you should be able to run this thing just fine on pump gas. The cylinder heads that are on it are a set of Roush aluminum cylinder heads. They should be CNC'd. And then the intake manifold is an Edelbrock Performer RPM dual plane intake manifold. And atop that is a Holley 4-barrel carburetor. Now, the list number that is on this carburetor doesn't translate to the Holley book, so I couldn't give you an exact CFM. I believe this is actually the carburetor that comes with this crate engine, thusly why the list number is not something that I can find. My ballpark estimate, looking at the carburetor, would be probably about 770 CFM. It looks real similar to the Street Avenger that you see pretty often here. See here, a roller camshaft that's in it would be a hydraulic roller. For ignition system, we have an MSD 6AL ignition box up under the dash, an MSD Pro Billet distributor here, all blacked out with the rest of the car, and a blacked out MSD Blaster SS coil here, all running through a set of Roush 9mm racing wires. As far as the headers go, it looks like just the typical Cobra headers. They look like they're painted black. They might be some kind of a coating, but either or, it's like a flat black kind of material. You can see the QuickTime bell housing sticker going on over there. We do have power brakes on this car, so that plus the 6-piston Wilwoods, that ought to equal a real quick stop of motion. As far as the front dress goes, we have a Edelbrock aluminum water pump. We have a little miniature power steering pump there. It's all serpentine belted up. And of course, you heard me mention underneath, we do have billet pulleys, and that's what they are. PowerMaster one-wire alternator. As far as the cooling system goes, we have us, looks like a, is that aluminum? Nope, that is an aluminum core plastic tank radiator with a puller fan, electric puller fan on it. Overall, pretty nice blacked out engine bay, and all the lines that I can see up here, once again, are all professionally built. And once again, with the Backdraft, a lot of the time, well, all the time, you get consistent, high quality build, and everything is just, all the lines are nice and neat, 90 degree just perfectly, and this car doesn't deviate from that. One other cool thing that this car does have, and I can see it, you have heat. And I can see here, you've got your heater hoses here that run into your little box in here, runs inside the car. Once again, kind of a cool feature to see on a Cobra, and the more I'm looking at this Cobra, the more I'm seeing this one is more highly optioned than most, especially with the fancy interior. So, that all being said, guys, give us a call at the number below, and keep the rubber side down. We'll see you on the next one.